Extension cords are a convenience in modern life, providing power where permanent outlets are lacking. However, they can also be a significant fire hazard if misused or overloaded. Understanding the potential risks and adhering to safety guidelines is crucial to prevent electrical fires and ensure the safety of your home and family. One of the primary dangers associated with extension cords is overloading. Every extension cord has a maximum amperage rating, indicating the amount of electrical current it can safely handle. Connecting devices that draw more current than the cord is rated for can cause the cord to overheat, potentially melting the insulation and igniting nearby flammable materials. To avoid overloading an extension cord, firstly, check the amperage rating of the cord and the wattage of the devices you intend to plug into it. Wattage can be converted to amperage by dividing the wattage by the voltage of the electrical system, which is typically 120 volts in residential settings. Secondly, ensure that the total amperage of all connected devices does not exceed the cord's amperage rating. Thirdly, use a power strip with a built-in circuit breaker to protect against overloads. Another common misuse of extension cords is using them as permanent wiring. Extension cords are designed for temporary use only. Leaving them plugged in for extended periods, especially under carpets or furniture, can create a fire hazard. Firstly, the cord's insulation can degrade over time due to heat and physical stress. Secondly, the cord can be damaged by foot traffic or furniture, exposing the wires. Thirdly, the prolonged contact with carpet or other materials can trap heat, increasing the risk of fire. If you need a permanent power source in an area without an outlet, it's essential to install a new outlet. Contact a qualified electrician to install an outlet that meets local electrical codes. Using the correct type of extension cord for the application is also important. Extension cords are available in various gauges, which indicate the thickness of the wire. Thicker wires can handle more current without overheating. For heavy-duty applications, such as powering power tools, use a heavy-gauge extension cord. For lighter-duty applications, such as powering lamps, a lighter gauge cord may be sufficient. Check the appliance requirements and choose the right cord for the job. Damaged extension cords are a serious fire hazard. Inspect extension cords regularly for any signs of damage, such as frayed wires, cracked insulation, or loose connections. Do not use damaged extension cords. Replace them immediately. If an extension cord feels hot to the touch, unplug it immediately and check for overloading or damage. Never attempt to repair a damaged extension cord. Improper repairs can create an even greater fire hazard. When using extension cords outdoors, it's crucial to use cords that are specifically designed for outdoor use. Outdoor extension cords are typically made with weather-resistant materials and have a grounding pin for safety. Do not use indoor extension cords outdoors, as they are not designed to withstand the elements and can become a shock hazard. Keep extension cords away from water and moisture. Water can conduct electricity and create a shock hazard. Never use extension cords near sinks, bathtubs, or other wet areas. If an extension cord gets wet, unplug it immediately and allow it to dry completely before using it again. Avoid running extension cords through doorways or under carpets. Doorways can pinch and damage the cord, while carpets can trap heat. If you must run an extension cord across a walkway, use a cord cover to protect it from damage and prevent tripping hazards. When not in use, store extension cords properly. Coil them neatly and store them in a dry place. Avoid leaving extension cords tangled or stretched out, as this can damage the wires and insulation. Using surge protectors can help protect your electronic devices from power surges and spikes. Power surges can damage sensitive electronic equipment, such as computers and televisions. Surge protectors can help to absorb excess voltage and prevent damage. Choose a surge protector that is rated for the amount of power your devices require. Regular maintenance of electrical systems is vital for preventing fires. Firstly, have your home's electrical system inspected by a qualified electrician every few years. Secondly, ensure that all outlets and switches are in good working order. Thirdly, replace any damaged or worn electrical components. Fourthly, pay attention to warning signs such as flickering lights, burning smells, or frequently tripping circuit breakers. These signs may indicate an underlying electrical problem that needs to be addressed. Educate your family about electrical safety. Teach children not to play with electrical outlets or cords. Show them how to safely use extension cords and surge protectors. Make sure everyone in the family knows what to do in case of an electrical fire. In the event of an electrical fire, firstly, immediately call the fire department. Secondly, do not attempt to extinguish the fire with water, as water can conduct electricity and create a shock hazard. Thirdly, use a fire extinguisher that is specifically designed for electrical fires, such as a Class C fire extinguisher. Fourthly, if you cannot extinguish the fire safely, evacuate the building and wait for the fire department to arrive. By following these safety guidelines, you can significantly reduce the risk of electrical fires caused by extension cords. Remember that electrical safety is everyone's responsibility. Taking precautions can help protect your home and family from the dangers of electrical fires. Electrical codes and standards, such as those developed by the National Electrical Code, or NEC, provide detailed requirements for electrical installations and safety. These codes are updated regularly to reflect the latest safety practices and technologies. Familiarize yourself with the electrical codes that apply to your area and ensure that all electrical work is performed in accordance with these codes. When purchasing extension cords, look for cords that are listed by a recognized testing laboratory, such as Underwriters Laboratories, or all. Listed cords have been tested and certified to meet safety standards. Check the cord's label for the listing mark. Avoid purchasing unlisted extension cords, as they may not meet safety standards. Consider the length of the extension cord you need. Avoid using excessively long extension cords, as they can cause voltage drop, which can reduce the performance of your appliances. Use the shortest extension cord that is necessary for the application. Using extension cords as a workaround for insufficient outlets is not a safe long-term solution. If you find yourself constantly relying on extension cords, it's a sign that you need to install more outlets. Contact a qualified electrician to install additional outlets in your home. Tamper-resistant receptacles are designed to prevent children from inserting objects into the outlets. Consider replacing standard outlets with tamper-resistant receptacles, especially in areas where children are present. Ground fault circuit interrupters, or GFCIs, are designed to protect against electrical shock. GFCIs can detect ground faults, which occur when electricity flows through an unintended path, such as through a person's body. GFCIs will quickly shut off the power to prevent electrical shock. Use GFCIs in areas where there is a risk of water exposure, such as bathrooms, kitchens, and outdoor areas. Arc fault circuit interrupters, RFCIs, are designed to protect against electrical fires caused by arc faults. Arc faults occur when there is an unintended arc of electricity, which can generate heat and ignite nearby flammable materials. RFCIs can detect arc faults and quickly shut off the power to prevent fires. Consider installing RFCIs in your home to provide additional protection against electrical fires. Regularly inspect your electrical panel for any signs of damage or corrosion. Make sure that all circuit breakers are properly labeled and in good working order. If you notice any problems with your electrical panel, contact a qualified electrician to have it inspected and repaired. Carbon monoxide detectors are essential for protecting against carbon monoxide poisoning. Carbon monoxide is a colorless, odorless gas that can be produced by faulty appliances, such as furnaces and water heaters. Install carbon monoxide detectors in your home and test them regularly to ensure that they are working properly. Smoke detectors are also essential for protecting against fires. Install smoke detectors on every level of your home and test them regularly to ensure that they are working properly. Replace the batteries in your smoke detectors at least once a year. Creating an escape plan is important in case of a fire. Develop a fire escape plan with your family and practice it regularly. Make sure everyone knows the escape routes and meeting place. If a fire occurs, evacuate the building immediately and call the fire department from a safe location. By taking these steps, you can create a safer home environment and protect your family from the dangers of electrical fires. Remember that electrical safety is an ongoing process. Stay informed about electrical safety practices and take the necessary precautions to prevent accidents.